We are reaching the end of 2020. If we have been lucky enough to make it this far, many have not. This year has obviously been one of many challenges, and quite frankly, it's been brutal. The never-ending story. Oh, hi. I'm back. I wanted to make a series of videos on self-compassion because I think recommending that people give themselves a big hug is so far away from what people actually need right now that I felt it was important to get down to brass tacks of what self-compassion actually is and how to take steps forward in a clear, not simplistic, but in a clear and concise way. Sort of a roadmap, if you will, that could be helpful to you as you move into 2021. Hi, my name is LJ Malberg and I'm the president of Compassionate Muse. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. On this channel, I talk about mindfulness and industry best practices, industry interviews, meditation, and more. And if you love what you see here on my channel, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so that you're notified each time I release a new piece of content every week. And now, let's get into it. Dr. Kristin Neff, who's a leading researcher in the science of compassion, and I love her work so much, and I'm going to link a couple of her books down below in the comment section for you to check out. Totally worth your while. She breaks compassion, more specifically self-compassion, down into 3 different components. So the first one is mindfulness or awareness. The second is human connection or human connectivity. And the third is kindness. Love the way she breaks this down. And in my own self-reflection and in my work and in working with all of my clients in self-compassion, meditating on it every day, I still come up short in the human connectivity part of the deal. And I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to share why, because I suspect that most of my viewers, maybe you included, work in the service-based business. And for those of us who do work in service-based businesses, we are notorious for putting everybody, their dogs, cats, cousins of rabbits, everyone before ourselves. We are dead last when it comes to self-care and self-compassion. So knowing this and reflecting on this human connectivity piece, again, this is the area where I fall short. I have been actively practicing reaching out to people who love me, who care about me, who want to support me, that I trust, that I respect, to listen to my struggle if I am able to share it with them, to listen to my struggle, to sort of force myself to be open, to be brave, to be vulnerable, as Brene Brown would say. It's one of the greatest ways to induce a support team and also work through in a healthy way to the other side of the struggle. There is a wonderful article that Harvard Medical School put out on the power of self-compassion, and I will link the article down below in the comment section for you to check out as well. Such a great article, and they make recommendations on how to apply self-compassion. And one of their recommendations was to write yourself a letter. And while you're writing the letter, don't blame anyone. Describe the situation, describe how you're feeling, describe what happened, but don't blame anyone. And then what I did is I decided to take this idea and integrate Dr. Kristin Neff's 3 components of self-compassion into the letter writing. So again, being mindful, being kind to myself, and connecting with myself as though I were connecting with a loved one or someone I cared for at work and wanted to befriend. So in that sense, I was befriending myself. I sort of inverted the model to befriend myself in the letter. And I have to tell you that by the end of this exercise, I felt so much more clear about where I am in my struggle and why I'm struggling than I have all year long. And it only took me 5 minutes to get through the exercise. So I highly recommend and encourage you to give this one a try. And let me know how it goes for you. I would love to hear your feedback. In the comment section below, let me hear from you. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, I want to hear that too. What better time to do this than right now? Let's get going. Let's enter this new year feeling like we are working through our struggles and we can see the other side of it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be the second part of this series on self-compassion. Until then, see you next time. Compassion rocks.